like to call it a vibrant future for commerce, because there's a lot of press now about how hard e-commerce is, and companies cannot compete with Amazon and Alibabas of the world, and so it's always doom and gloom. And at Criteo, we just don't believe that. We believe that with smart marketing and really focusing on the shopper, an omni-channel shopper, what's the best experience, what's the best service you can deliver, that there can be a vibrant future for others alongside the Amazons and Alibabas. And as a commerce marketing player, we want to help empower commerce companies to be able to be successful and not just survive, but thrive. And so we're building what we hope to be the world's highest performing and open being a really key term, commerce marketing ecosystem, where brands and publishers and retailers and other performance advertisers can scale and achieve more sales and more profits. And we think that we can create this kind of alternative universe to Amazon for e-commerce companies to be able to connect with the consumer, to know the consumer, and be able to inspire that consumer or that shopper with offers and products that they will know will be relevant to that shopper. So the scope is really expanding to not just re-engage or retarget shoppers, but to acquire them in the first place, to convert new shoppers into buyers, to create one-time buyers into lifetime shoppers. And so it really starts with acquisition, conversion, and then re-engagement or retargeting. And so we're trying to kind of go up the funnel and be able to go to our clients and bring them new customers, try to get the current customers to buy more, to experience more of the products and services. So we're not expanding in terms of verticals that we're looking at. We're not looking at becoming kind of a, from CPG all the way to e-commerce on that side. We're really focused on performance verticals, and then with the acquisition of HookLogic that we made last year, be able to bring brands the ability to acquire more sales and more shoppers on these e-commerce properties. And so we're expanding in terms of the number of clients, the breadth and depth of solutions, and then of course always improving our technology, our machine learning, the ability to understand identity across, not just online but offline. And so insights is another huge piece of what we're trying to do, because what's happening right now is each e-tail or commerce company has a very siloed view of their shopper. They know what happens on their site or in their store. Sometimes they don't even know how those two interact, or what happens on a desktop versus a tablet versus a mobile phone. And so one of the things that we're putting a lot of energy and resources in terms of engineering around is looking at pooling data across our publishers, across our e-commerce players, third parties that work with us, to be able to give each and every player who contributes to that ecosystem insight into their user, into their shopper, what that behavior is, so that they have a much fuller view of the path to purchase. And therefore you can know your consumer better, you can reach that consumer in a more targeted and efficient way, and then you can inspire that consumer or shopper with the right message at the right time in the right place. So what publishers are looking for is, of course, monetization of their inventory, but they just don't want that at any cost. They want that with high quality advertising. They do want higher CPMs. They want guaranteed fulfillment of the impression, so they know that if you are a potential buyer, that you're going to pay a high price and you're going to be able to fill the inventory with valuable brand safe advertising. And so because all of our advertising is high quality brands, we have 16,000 advertisers who are all commerce players, and so it's not flashing ads for undesirable goods, for example. and we control the creative across the board for all of our advertisers. They know that they can depend on Criteo to fill their inventory because we buy billions of ad placements with high quality creative, and we pay a very high CPM when we get to see where that impression is coming from and how that is tied to potential users. And so we're able to pay the highest CPMs in the industry. And so for publishers, that's really important. And then we share back data with them. We've also just launched a header bidding product that enables us to even more efficiently bid on their inventory. And we're seeing that we're actually paying publishers double-digit percentage more in terms of monetization of their inventory than we had through RTB platforms and other programmatic manners.